Okay, part 2, it got too long. So yeah, it'll sift it. And somebody already peed again. Wow, I got 3 cats. It doesn't always cycle on its own. You think they're weird, but you just push cycle. And yeah, throw a little more in every couple days. Don't put a lot in or it won't turn. And you have to empty this probably every 2 to 3 days. Or shake it so it flattens. So it's, because it's got like a height sensor inside the funk junk drawer. So that's that. And then my bathtub I was going to tell you about. Check out the crappy water pressure. So sometimes it comes out bigger and that sometimes it comes out like that. We're working on it. There's, I've got a well and stuff, so it's a big process. Anyway, if you turn the hot water on and you just leave it and don't plug it up, the cold water will run for a few minutes. It takes a long time for the hot water to start up. In fact, you'll never get it out of the kitchen sink. You couldn't begin to do enough dishes. So, shower too, you just turn it on, and once it's hot, like about 4 to 5 minutes. Oh, there's Tiny Yellow going to the feral feeder. Really sweet kitty. You can totally pet that cat. She might be scared of you at first. Anyway, so yeah, so then once the hot water starts up, turn this to plug it, and you're good. Bathtub has a jet. It's great. You just push that black button. It tells you. But once the water's got to be significantly over the jets in order for it to work. But it's lovely. Shampoo and conditioner, everything's in the house. Don't bother bringing anything. It's all eco-friendly and nice. Band-aids, everything up above the toilet. Hey, if you need something in here, shut the toilet first. I can't tell you how many times I've dropped stuff in the toilet. Kind of everything you could ever really need. Backups of toothpaste and stuff. So it should be good. Tons of TP there. More in the shower because I never use the shower. You can leave it if you do. Or you can use the outdoor shower. So kind of the basics all here. Blow dryer, towels. You don't need any of that stuff. It's all here. Anyway, so that's the tub. If the tub doesn't turn on, maybe you accidentally turn that off. You can leave that on. It just powers the tub, but it doesn't actually turn it on. Tub light, ambiance at night, if you need to go to pee or whatever. Nice to have. It's not super bright. The mirror is like blinds you. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Second litter box. I just got this, so I don't want to, suddenly change it. Most of them are going in there, but you have to scoop that one. You just go like that, open it, scoop it, stick it in there. That's airtight. You won't be able to fill it, but if you do, I'm sure Sam can come help take it out to the trash. So that's that. I'll show you the trash, recycling and stuff. It's all in the garage. And let's see, what else do you need to know? I'm just looking around here. Oh, okay. So laundry. Make sure you use a laundry basket. There are centipedes in Maui, and they go under clothing and stuff. Like if I pick up the dog bed, I'm always careful. I've only seen one ever in the house, but it freaked me out, and I'm super careful. There is screen on that lattice so that somebody can't walk in, but I'm sure they can get through crevices. They're like banana slugs. They'll get through anything. So you can keep the door shut if you prefer, but I like it open just in case the dog has to pee or the cat. I don't know. It's nice fresh air. It doesn't rain through that door. It only rains on this side, so it's kind of nice to have fresh air, but it starts getting moist in the air. Shut it. I'm just opening this for air. More sheets, more blankets. Gotta let everything air out a little around here. Closet's always open. Fans are always on. I mean, places gotta air out. When you leave and you shut all this side, it's gonna get a little hot for the pets, so keep the fan on. And keep these cracked, the ones from here over are okay to be open. And that gives them a little breeze. There's a nice breeze coming in right now just from that little guy, as you can see from that. There's your view. What else? All screens locked always. If you open that, it's gonna blow open if you walk outside. There's no way to keep it locked on the outside, although I'm working on that with a rubber band nail type thing. Just go out that one. That one's always safe. they could push it open, but they're definitely not gonna, it's not gonna fly open. So you can, as long as you're around. But if you want to be extra safe, just go out the kitchen door. The deck is wrap around, you can go anywhere. So if you go out the kitchen door, you're always good. Everything's locked. I don't bother locking the glass doors because, you know, they're really heavy. Nobody's getting out, and the screen door is behind them. So that's your beautiful view. That's where all your wind's coming from. Oh, that's flapping because that one's open. Anyway, that's a scoop. There's your doggy dog. The kitty cats are sweet. This kitty has kitty aids. He's fine. He's not on medicine. He needs a little extra food. Sometimes I have to encourage him to eat a little more, but he's fine. He's great. He'll vomit occasionally. They all do. So you just kind of keep an eye on it. If he ever vomited like 3 times in a row, get him to the vet, you know. But if he vomits 3 times in 2 weeks, don't stress it. There's usually hair in it, you can tell. Anyways, he has kitty aids. The way it comes out is severe upper respiratory. So if he starts walking around going, and it's not a vomit, it sounds more like a reverse sneeze. That means he's going to need his antibiotics, and they're in the drawer with a note telling you what to do. And they're always ready. And he'd be on them for 10 days. All of my cats are super easy to handle. The dog's harder to pill. The cats are easy. You just shove a pill down their throat. But even easier, give them some yummy wet food. You know, when you feed them, and just stick a little pill in it and make sure the right cat gets the right dish. You know, put it right under their face. They're all really easy to pill. The dog's a little harder, but it's not that bad. They're always up there. Here's a loft. Take you up there. Remember, the food's got to be up high because the dog cannot get to the cat food. Look at, they have a hammock. The dog cannot get to the cat food. I always have this fan on low just because you got to keep air circulating. These windows can stay open. There's screens in them, and the rain never comes from this direction. If it did, shut them, but it never does. Ella is almost always hiding. Not really hiding, but she loves to be over here against the bed, so you can't see her. She is the one who's on a daily pill. She's the only one on a pill. Fluffy is only if something comes up. She's on Prozac, so she doesn't pee all over the house, and she hasn't peed on it once. It's been great. So you can put it in her food, or you can shove it down her throat. Easiest cat ever. She's really sweet. She's not shy. You literally open her mouth and drop it in, and she literally doesn't even have to swallow it. She just, you know, she's like, oh, did that just happen? She doesn't care. She's sweet, sweet, sweet. Hi. So that's Ella. Patsy's very shy. She may run from you. She hates voices. If you get to know her by being quiet, she'll be great. She's in that little bed right now. And they're just almost always up here. So if you think you lost a cat, check it out up here because they're always here. Hi, Patsy. What's up? Patsy. So the way you can remember is that the one on medicine, Ella, we can always watch this video, but she's a kitty in a blender. Cow cat with big spots. And her sister is a kitty in a blender. It looks like the cow got blended up. Little tiny speckles. That's the cat on meds, Ella. Only one on meds. Fluffy will always be with you. He's the greatest. I give him fresh water and stuff. Okay, let's see. Bowie likes to lick his dick. Not really that big of a deal. But if he's doing it super obsessively, you can use that spray, which tastes bad. Then he'll hate you. It's not that big of a deal. He used to lick his paws like crazy, but he got a medicine, a shot, and he's going to get one the day before I leave. And it is working great. He does not itch them at all. Stop! Stop! Mostly he's just bored. He wants to go for a walk. I haven't done that yet today. That is a speaker, so you can sync your phone to it and play music, or you can just tell Google what to play. But if you want to play your own music, you got to do it through that speaker. And it's always plugged in, so you're good to go. There's a guitar under there if you want to do a little guitar. In fact, there's even a book on how to play it and little colored dots to help guide you. What else, guys? You're welcome to use my desktop computer. I'll give you the password. It's very easy to remember. What do you love? I'll tell you what I love. Tracker. This is really good. Okay. You know what? I'm going to make a separate video. Okay. Thanks.